Hey guys, what's up? So it's March. Things have gotten pretty serious with the coronavirus. So I'm currently practicing some social distancing, but I thought it was important to come up on here and post another monthly update. There have been quite a few things that have changed since we last talked. A lot of it has to do with the virus that's kind of swiftly taken hold of everything at the moment. The thing that's affected me has been event cancellations. So a lot of the races that I talked about in my 2020 race schedule video, a lot of those have been either canceled or turned into virtual races. That hasn't deterred me from continuing my training, so I'm still going outside and running. There aren't a lot of people out and about in my neighborhood, so I'm not really coming into close contact with anyone. And I will still hold the same race days. So I'll be running the distances, I just won't be running them with other people at those events. It was a bummer. It has been a bummer, but it's understandable. We all need to do our part right now to make sure that we keep everyone safe. Travel has been canceled. The race in Waco that I was planning on doing with my mom, that has been postponed. I will be canceling my flight to go to Waco because of that. So I will not be able to see my mom in person, but we have technology. So you can still contact your friends and family via FaceTime, Skype, calling and texting. That is a bonus. You have more time to catch up with people you love, so do that. It's important. The other thing is I did mention in the last update that I wanted to watch more movies. Go to the theater more often and catch up on what's coming out. So unfortunately I can't do that anymore. Theaters are closed for good reason. So I have decided to catch up on things on Netflix and Amazon Prime, Hulu, things like that. Using those streaming services to my advantage and catching up on things that have already come out, but that I have not seen yet. So my brother and I have put together a watch list that we will be slowly chipping away at during this time. So I'm super excited about that. In terms of like day-to-day routine, I know in my last update I was saying I wanted to figure out a schedule, figure out a routine for myself and kind of more structure to my day, but you know, just kind of taking things day by day right now because we don't know how long this is going to last. Yeah, so just taking my time, doing what I can, and I think that's all we can do at the moment. That being said, we can look back on what I've accomplished this past month, starting with running. So this month, let me look up the mileage for you. This month we ran 74.43 miles, and that was since the last time that I talked to you guys, the last update that I made in February. 74.43 miles. Not too shabby. We've been increasing the mileage with every run so far, so that has been great. That brings us to a total of 129.28 miles for the year so far. So if you don't know, in my 2020 race schedule video, I also mentioned that I'm running 2,020 miles this year. So we've gotten a chunk done. We still have a long way to go, but that's what we're striving for. I'll also be filming myself running the race distances now that those have been turned into virtual runs. Saturday we have the 5K, which is 3.1 miles in place of the avocado run, and we've got the 15K, so 9.3 miles in place of the hot chocolate run, and that will be on Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, back-to-back races around my neighborhood. We'll also be trying to go for a run later today, but as you can see, it was raining. It's kind of clearing up every now and then it's coming back. So the roads are going to be a little slick. I may just change up my route, but yeah, planning on running today as well. Next, books. So, like I said, I was reading First Ladies of Running last update, and I have since finished that book. It's fantastic. So if you do, again, want to read that, links will be down in the description for all the books that I mentioned. I've passed on that book to my mom, and she actually sent me a message saying that she's almost done with it, and she plans on passing along to one of her friends. So we'll see how far that book gets, but I'm pretty excited that it's being passed along. So thanks again to my friend Maria for giving me that book. Great gift. I also read the Vegan Starter Kit. So that's also a really good book to read, especially if you want to start incorporating more plant-based meals into your diet. There's a lot of recipes in there that you can use. Really a quick read, and it's got a lot of great information in there. I'm currently reading this book, Tales from Out There. If you can see that, there you go. And as you can see, I've taken quite a few notes on this book. It's about the Barkley Marathons, which is the world's toughest trail race. If you, I'll leave the link to a really great documentary down below that kind of gives you just a glimpse of the Barkley Marathons. And long story short, it looks like a pretty great adventure to me, and I want to complete it someday. So that's why I'm taking so many notes, because I am currently researching. Next on the list, TV shows. So the only thing that I completed this month was watching the second season of Jack Ryan. Great. Can't wait for the third season. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, I will keep you updated if I watch any other TV shows, or complete watching any other TV shows. Movies. So we did watch quite a few movies this month, a lot more than last month. We started off with Birds of Prey. I believe the full name is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I thought it was great. Lots of action. Storyline was pretty good. I was a little bit confused with the back and forth, but looking back on it, it actually wasn't too bad, and it made it kind of fun. Soundtrack-wise, the score was done by Daniel Pemberton. He's also done scores for a few other movies. The three that I most regularly listen to: Ocean's 8, Into the Spider-Verse, and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. So if you want to check out some of those soundtracks, if you've seen those movies, you want to check out those scores, they're all on iTunes. You can listen to them on Apple Music. So yeah, check them out. They're a lot of fun. Ocean's 8 is great for cooking. I quite enjoy listening to that. But yeah, so I downloaded the soundtrack for Birds of Prey, and or downloaded the score for Birds of Prey, and it's great. I really enjoyed it, and Daniel has done it again. So yeah, he's currently like my favorite go-to guy when it comes to listening to movie scores. So, and then we watched Jojo Rabbit. So that was really good, really fun, cute, and a little bit melancholy, but when it comes to the subject matter, kind of hard to avoid it being sad at all. But other than that, it's a lot of fun. I also picked up the book that it's based off of, so I'll be reading that eventually. We also watched A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. So that's the one where Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers. Also kind of melancholy, but overall a really great film. I love the way that it was done and shot, and the way that the story was told. Yeah, I thought it was great. Anna. That's a good one. So if you like action/spy movies, it's a really good one. Helen Mirren does a really great job. She was my favorite character in the movie. And lots of twists and turns. I thought it was a pretty good film. And last but not least, Glass. So if you do not know, Glass is part of a trilogy. If you've seen Split, which came out a few years ago, that's part of the same series. Unbreakable came out a lot longer ago than Split, so there was quite a gap in between films. But Glass was basically the end of that trilogy. But I think it's open-ended enough where they could continue on that concept and build on that universe that's kind of been put in place. The other interesting thing about this movie was the way that color was used. Each character kind of had a specific color assigned to them, or like color scheme assigned to them, and you saw that kind of reflected back in other characters that are related to them, and you saw it in the sets. It was very interesting to pick up on, which was fun. So I thought it was really great. It's a different spin on a superhero type movie, which I thought was cool. Yeah, but I'm interested to see if they expand on that universe with additional movies. So that's it. That's all that we've got, folks. So oh, I did want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, liked, commented, shared these videos. We are up to 305 subscribers right now, so that is incredible. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, that's it, guys. So with that, like this video if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more videos, hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post those videos, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you know what to do, leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next one.